Hello, people. I finally found a way to get my camera to go on landscape. If you're having this problem, there's a part in the control thing you need to hit. It's like a little icon lock. If it's red, you need to click that. That would change your phone from portrait to landscape. That's just a little tip I'm giving out. That's just a little tip I'm giving out. But today's topic, with all the articles that's going on, and especially with I've seen there's a lot of backlash from what Liam Neeison said. Okay, and I'm gonna address this in a way that may piss some of you guys off. But that's what I'm here to. I'm here to be truthful and find out whether you really truly like transparency, as you say you do. Okay, I hear a lot of people talk about transparency. I don't know if that's the truth of what you want, or is it just a good talking point? Because a lot of us say we want something, truly want something, but when it really is about that, or when it's really said and done, and it doesn't come out from a standpoint of what you want, okay? Doesn't come out from a standpoint of what you want or what you've expected. Then we have a problem with the outcome of what is said about transparency. Do you really want transparency when it comes to leaders? So-called leaders, I should say. Celebrities, parents, your loved ones, anybody that you're close to or that you might admire. Do you truly want transparency? Because it may disappoint you. And why I'm saying this with the recent thing on Liam Neeson's backlash on what has happened in that interview on, what was it, Good Morning America or whatever. I'm looking at a lot of people, especially in the black community, have taken a big outrage. Now, I'm going to just put it this way. Then y'all might get hit for this or outrage back, and I really don't get you know how I am, folks. You know, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not a celebrity, nor do I care to be one. I'm here just to educate people about things that the way I see them, the truth. You can take it or leave it. At this point in time, I don't really give a shit. But, people need to understand something. We all understand that black people been lied to, been said that they've been raped, that some woman has raped them. We all know this shit, okay? That's not no news. We don't need to keep reiterating on this shit that we know that. We don't need to keep trying to prove it either, okay? Because all it starts to do is starting to make us look like fucking victims of everything. And I ain't no fucking victim of nobody. I don't give a shit what the goddamn law says, okay? The point being is, if you really like transparency, you have to take transparency from all angles, okay? You can't take transparency on whatever you think that makes you feel good. You have to take transparency when it may even piss you the fuck off, okay? See, transparency ain't about your convenience or what you want to hear. It could be about what you don't want to hear and something that may have to make you look into yourself. Now, you can agree or disagree, don't make you right or wrong. But all I'm trying to get you to understand is that, take it from the standpoint of what Liam Neeson has to say. And this is not saying that it's a forgiveness or whatever. But I'm like this. I wouldn't give a shit if you were black, Chinese, Latino, whoever the fuck you were. If you were to rape somebody that I care about, I would have hunt your black ass down too. And I would call it that. And it ain't got nothing to do with me being black. If you were Chinese, the same motherfucking thing, I would have done the same thing. See, we get caught up in this thing of what happened or whatever. Ain't got nothing to do with race, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with Being black ain't got nothing to do with being any of that shit. Okay? If any of you motherfuckers ever, I'm going to tell you straight out, any of you motherfuckers will even touch my mother, you will die. I will sell my soul to the demons of hell and get the dark side of the Hanankati to capture your ass and take you the fuck out. Okay? I'm not bullshitting. This ain't got nothing to do with race or whatever. That's truly how I am. Now, that might scare a lot of you. Okay? But I'm saying this to make you understand, take it from the standpoint of how he felt. I don't take it offensive to when he said to take his black ass. I don't want to take his black ass too. Even to take his yellow ass. Hell, I ain't black in the sense of color-wise. You know, but, you know, and then some of y'all black folks get caught up because he said black ass, but you always want to call yourself niggas. Nigga. Or stuff like that. Then you get offended when somebody else do it. And I've said this before, don't get offended by something that somebody else calls you when you steadily use the same term as a term of endearment. Well, you got called them blind on the word, and you'll be a black ass or whatever. I can't feel sorry for you like that. I just can't. There comes a time we got to take responsibility for the stuff that we put out to the environment. We know that the images that media, social media, news, all those put out about black people, about Latinos, black anybody can be slanted, false. We know that shit, okay? But I be goddamn if we too sometimes are ones that perpetuate some of the bullshit. And this is what I'm saying. You want transparency? You want to know how people feel, whatever? Do you really want to know? Because when people do, when they tell you from the real, when they tell you from the heart, then you want to be a backlash from the shit. I can't stand that kind of hypocrisy from folks. Fuck you. Now, if I'm going to tell you the truth for real, I'm going to tell you from the heart. You don't have to like what I say. Okay? Not even because I'm whatever. But, people, let's keep it fucking real. I don't blame Liam Neeson. Now, all you motherfuckers was walking around here on these black lives talking about, well, I'm not going to Liam Neeson's no more of his movies. Do you really think Liam Neeson fucking cares if you go to his movies? Okay? There's still too many people that really, that shit ain't going to have no effect on him. Some of y'all who don't go to Liam Neeson's movies, you going to boycott his movies. I really don't think he gives a fuck. I wouldn't. Until you guys start learning to own some shit too, boycotting in that way ain't gonna have that much effect. But we need to learn to discern certain things and quit being all sensitive about every goddamn thing. Because if you're always sensitive about every damn thing, you're not gonna progress on no level. You're not gonna progress on no economic level. You're not gonna progress on the spiritual level. You're not gonna progress on it. They're gonna always be people that gonna talk about your ass, gonna say stuff about your ass. But if you always getting upset because somebody says that black ass, that nigga, that coon, or whatever the fuck they say, you're never gonna do anything. You can't let all that shit affect you. If you ain't none of those things, then why the fuck you worried about it? Okay? I'm not saying I'm defending Liam Neeson. I understand. Because there's some, you know what? There's some people I would want to take out. Okay? I don't see none of you. I don't need some of you black people when all these black guys were getting shot by the police saying, I want to blow up a precinct and put it on a wide thing like that. But yet, you want to get on one guy because he said how he feels. You want to boycott all that shit. It ain't the person that you're going to affect that's going to make additions. It's the institutions that make the effect. That's who you need to target. That's why I get mad at black people when they get mad and burn up their own fucking damn neighborhoods and then expect white folks to rebuild. You got to be a fucking idiot to think that. I wouldn't rebuild your thing. I didn't burn the motherfucker down. Why would you think somebody should burn? Why would you think if you tear up your damn car because you mad, then you expect them to give you a discount or fix your car because you pissed off? You got to be a fucking stupid asshole for thinking that. Why don't you, if you that upset and mad, why don't you go in them neighborhoods that cause a problem and fuck this shit up? Don't do that. Y'all want to go in there and tear up your own shit, but then you want to make a backlash on one person. Get the institutions. Even with this judge in, what is it, Georgia, Alabama, you should be focusing on the institutions that display this black face, not just one motherfucker. The institutions are the power brokers. Those are the ones you affect. One individual ain't shit, okay? It's a congruent of all. You got to differentiate, too, what is a bigot and what is racism. One person cannot be a race. Racism is a group activity. I wish black folks get that understand. Quit using racism and bigotry in the same light. They are two different things. Understand that, folks. Two different. We are all prejudiced about something. You don't believe me? Some of y'all prefer Pepsi and Coke, besides Coke. Some of y'all like Sprite versus 7-Up. Some of y'all like Nestle's water versus the Santi. That's a prejudice of taste. Ain't nothing wrong with being prejudiced. We all are. That's our nature. Okay? When we start understanding those type of things, some of y'all like Nestle's Crunch Bars versus a Baby Ruth. That's a prejudice against a taste alike. It's still a prejudice. It's a differentiated prejudice. It's a prejudice. Okay? Why don't we understand it? Because we don't talk about this thing openly and we don't try to understand. We always want to get on somebody's ass because they white, they black. I'm not saying that there ain't some bad whites. There's probably there are some bad whites and there's some bad people in all across the board. My attitude is that we all fucked up in some fashion or form. But if we don't learn to talk truth and quit getting always offended by certain shit all the time, hell, they got them on now. Then nothing's going to get changed. Sometimes being transparent and talking the truth, there's going to be a lot of hurt. Okay? But sometimes you can't take it so personally. Now, I know there's a lot of people thought they're doing some things. Okay? Thinking and doing are two different things. Okay? Thinking about doing something and doing something. Okay? And he apologized for it. He understood that was wrong. But I guess that's not enough for some of y'all. Some of y'all are so black and so, say, awoke, y'all kind of get on my damn nerves. Sometimes I wish y'all stay the fuck asleep. Okay? But you're never awoke you're never awoke to the real things you need to be awoke about. Sometimes you put your wokeness to the wrong energy that ain't accomplishing shit. Really. Okay? So I know I'm probably going to get some backlash off of this video. If anybody knows me, you know I just don't give a fuck. Okay? I really, really don't. Because there's sometimes, there's some people. If anybody knows me and where I've come from, no, I ain't about that. See, a lot of people think because they meet me the first time that I'm quiet that they can just do some shit. If anybody knew what my thoughts were the last place I worked at, what I thought about doing, you can't blame folks today. We live in a tumultuous time period. And people always talking about they want truth, they want justice, they want a bump. But there comes a price for all that, and there's an ugliness to it. Are you willing to have the ugliness slapped in your face? If you're not, you need to shut the fuck up about you want transparency and the truth. No, the fuck you don't. Because when somebody truly is going to give you the transparency and the truth about that and speak from the heart, if they truly mean it, it comes with the ugliness. It comes with the vulgarity. It comes with the cussing and all that shit. And if it don't come with that, they ain't speaking from the heart. Okay? They're truly not digging deep into their soul and letting it out. If they stuttering, mumbling motherfuckers that just don't want to say nothing, I don't listen to them. I believe the ones who really speak from the heart, speak deep from the heart, they cuss. They'll call a spade. They'll call a nigga. They call a whatever. Okay? And when I say nigga, that does nothing to do with color. Okay? It got shit to do with color. It got to do with ignorant motherfuckers out here. There's ignorant black people. There's ignorant white people. There's ignorant people in general. And they all can be niggas. Okay? That's what the term means. It ain't got nothing to do with race. It's got to do with stupid people. That's all. If you understood that, you wouldn't take a lot of this shit so personally. If it ain't you, fuck it. If it ain't you, fuck it. Quit worrying about it. But a lot of y'all have taken that N-word and branded it to who you think you are. That's your problem. If you think of yourself as a nigga, that is your problem. Okay? I don't. There's a difference between niggas and the other people. There's regular people. Like I said, there's a difference between niggas, as we want to, from the connotation of how we put it against black people. There's black people and there's niggas. But there's Asian people and there's some yellow niggas. There's white people and some white niggas. Okay? Do you understand? Okay? This has nothing to do with color. This has to do with how people are, how people act. But you got to understand that we are all animals. At the core of all of us, which most people don't want to admit, we are all animals. Until we start understanding that, I don't blame how Liam Neeson felt, because I would have felt the same way. I would have wanted to hunt his black ass down and leave his ass in the street with his finger in his mouth. Any man that got to rape a woman, I don't give a shit, black, white, like that, I'll tell you what I do. Like they do in some countries, leave his damn finger in his mouth. That's straight up. You do some stuff like that in some countries, you don't get away with your finger. Finger, Spanish term for dick. Okay? So, with that being said, I know some people are going to be backlashing by, God, I don't like that. He cussed too much in that. I really don't give a fuck. Hello, Angela. That's what's going on. Okay? Understand that. Look deep into yourself. Truly looking deep into yourself and say, what would you have done? You know, you ask some people how do they get to somewhere, and you truly want to know, and then you get mad about it, fuck you. You know? Then I don't really want to hear that people say they want to be told the truth. They only want the truth when it ain't too ugly. The truth is ugly, baby. Okay? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. With that being said, I'm going to get off of here. People have a great Tuesday. I might be on back out, going out, dancing some salsa. I haven't done that since the Christmas, the Tuesday before Christmas. Haven't been out. Weather's broke a little. Not too stupid outside. I don't do winter. And I swear in the hell I don't do no polar vortex. That's why I don't work for nobody no more. I work for myself. Because I ain't about to try to explain to some employer why I ain't coming in. Motherfucker, if you don't understand why I ain't coming in, then fuck you. Really. Really. That's just my attitude about it all. All right? With that being said, I'm out. Peace. See you in the next video. Take care.